How you doing out there? It's Simon, normally with a brew pill. We haven't been able to film the last 2 weekends, so I'm going to start filling in empty spots with my normal YouTube channel, which this will be on, and I'll post it to Twitter and the other stuff. I've already got a few videos up there. This is going to be a little different. I'm just going to explore the fandoms that I've collected over the years. Because I am a sci-fi geek, comic book nerd, whatever you want to call me. I fit all of those bills. Wish I was a little bit more technical, trying to be. But I'll start off with a wobbly camera. Start off tonight with a big item or two. Back after this first Blade, everyone wants to talk about the Marvel movies and how great they are now. I always thought the Blade movies were good, well, at least the first two. I didn't really get into Blade Trinity. It was kind of after the second one. The second was my favorite. I think they put a title on it now, but it was just Blade 2 back in the day. Wesley Snipes was awesome. But while collecting comic books, you know, they have the Previews magazine you can order everything out of. And they had the Sword of the Daywalker. Now some people have it. It would be really cool if you had the security device from the movies, you know, when it popped out here. But it's a real deal, it's a real sword. It's not, if you were here you could feel how heavy it is. It's pretty cool as a movie prop by Factory X. Factory X. But this was like the first of the movie props I was gonna get, and I was like, you know, nothing cooler than the Wesley Snipes, you know, sword from Blade. Since they're gonna be redoing it, or whatever they're gonna be doing, can't wait to see what they do. But it's gonna be just me digging through my stuff, sharing it with anybody who cares to see. If you're watching this, thank you. But it's not just one thing that came from Blade. One of the cooler things was the glaive. And I thought, hey, this is gonna be cool, I can collect movie props. Yeah, this was the cheaper. The sword, the blade stuff was actually cheaper back then. And then they came out with the these have things to sit them on too, because they used to be out. After having a child, you have to put sharp objects away. But I was gonna collect stuff, and they came out. The movie Gladiator came out, and you could buy the sword from Gladiator, which was like 3 times as much. But that's pretty cool, of course. Wish I had a local cosplayer who did Blade. Maybe there will be one. I can loan him some stuff. Because we have Pensacon here. Try to go to Dragon Con next year. I used to go to Dragon Con in Atlanta back when I was in my 20s. I think the last year I went when I was 30, like year 22, my 22nd year until I turned 30. And then, you know, you buy you don't buy a house, you start paying on a house for the rest of your life. And then you don't have any money. And I'm sure everyone out there knows about that kind of stuff. But, you know, a couple things. The glaive and the sword of the Daywalker. I wish I had more movie props. And maybe one day have a room to spread everything out because it's digging through stuff like we have an attic through it full of stuff. But one day. But that's just a few minutes of my time, a few minutes of yours. Thank you. Try to get some more film this weekend for the Brew Pill, the normal channel, and every once in a while I'll be going through my stuff, the collectibles I have locked in an attic or pantry. Cause let's see. Can I get a what? Nope, I gotta. Because, you know, pantries usually have food, which we do have. But, in my mess, I also have 2 tons of collectible stuff. And comic books all along the back wall. And one day, we'll have room. But, see you next week.